Hi everybody, my name is Jared and I am a Master Mason in the state of Mississippi in the United States of America. And today's viewer's question is, hi, I am 15 years old. Can I be a Mason? Boy, let me tell you, there's been a lot of questions here lately that really have to make me go out and do the research, because it's just not a question that I readily have an answer for. And this is one of those questions. My oldest son is 13 years old, and I haven't had to even think about something like this. He's never expressed much of an interest in the fraternity. He's asked a few times if he could go with me to lodge, and I've explained to him that he'd have to join lodge when he's 18 if he was still interested, or something along those lines. But I've never gotten him involved in anything, so I knew he was still too young for the youth organizations that are affiliated with Freemasonry. But I had to go and really learn the laws with those individual organizations and find out what the answer was really going to be. So I think to answer your question is that in the sense of being a Master Mason, no, you can't be that. But what you can do is join an organization that is specifically for the youth. So here in Mississippi, it'd be for somebody younger than 18. In other jurisdictions, it may be those that are younger than 21. And it's affiliated with Freemasonry and founded on the same principles, with very similar organizational structures and lessons being taught that can prepare you maybe for becoming a part of Freemasonry later on and actually becoming a Master Mason. Now, there are different youth organizations that are affiliated with Freemasonry, both for boys and for girls, and each one has different rules. So if you will permit me, I'm going to read those rules, because again, I'm not intimately familiar with them enough to simply repeat them back to you. So probably the most well-known boys organization, at least here in the United States of America, is the Order of DeMolay, or DeMolay International. It is an organization for young men aged 12 to 21. Young men do not need to have a Masonic relative to join the organization. So in other words, if you're interested in Freemasonry but your dad's not a Freemason, or your brother's not a Freemason, or you don't have a great-granddad that was a Freemason, none of that matters. You can petition to join the Order of DeMolay without ever having any familial ties to Freemasonry. It says here that the order teaches the virtues of reverence, love of parents, comradeship, I know I said that wrong, patriotism, courtesy, cleanliness, and fidelity. The order provides many social events and activities which help to teach social skills and leadership. Now, you might want to know where I'm getting this information from, so you can go read it for yourself. It's coming from the website of the Masonic Service Association of North America, and I will leave their link down in the description below and write the URL here on the screen for you to read as well. So if you have an interest in looking it up and reading it for yourself, that's where you can find it. There is another very popular organization, perhaps the most well-known one for girls, and it is called the International Order of Rainbow for Girls. It is an organization for young women aged 11 to 20. Again, similar to DeMolay for boys, no relationship to a member of the Masonic Order is required for membership. Like other youth orders, Rainbow is deeply involved with local charity in support of education. It teaches character development, planning, leadership, and social skills through training programs and social events. So there you are. There's another one. But there is another popular girls organization as well, called the International Order of Job's Daughters. It takes its name from the story in the biblical book of Job. Membership is for young women aged 10 to 20, and for them, membership does require the young woman must be related to a Freemason. So those are probably the three most pronounced or well known, but I'm not going to step out on the limb to say that they're the only ones. But those are the ones that I have heard the names of before, and when I started to research it, I decided that rather than try to name every single organization, I would touch on the ones that I personally have at least heard of, even though I don't have any personal experience in working with them. So if you are 15 years old, like the asker of our question here, and you're interested in what Freemasonry is all about, or you have seen Freemasons and earned a respect of them for their actions and their decorum in public life, then perhaps looking into one of these youth organizations is something that you would want to do. I will direct you again down to the comments so that you can find the links to go to the websites and follow over to each one of those individual organizations. If you have any other questions about this, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. But more importantly, if you are familiar with other youth organizations that you would like to make sure people are aware of, please leave that down in the comments below. And if you're viewing the video for the first time, make sure you check the comments to find out about other ones. This is not my strong suit. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.